Mail time, mail time, mail time.
Mail time.
You should give up, Klogg. So we're no longer getting mails from Willie.
No, because he's dead.
Ding dong, the Willie's dead.
See?
Willie, why? Hoborg says that he wants you to wear his crown. Who's Hoborg? Brother, let us rule this world side by side. They're brothers?
You gotta like how this is all done on official stationery.
You must be mistaken. Why did you turn my Bill against me? This is just like a plot twist after a plot twist. Clayman is brothers to Klogg. Well, I guess that makes sense. We are from the same mold.
See?
They just pulled like a Star Wars on us. Clayman, I am your brother.
Oh, he's got a gift! I like gifts! I also like presents.
I was once naive like you. I don't think you can be as naive as Clayman can, Mr. Klogg.
He said once.
Huh. I write well, yes.
I feel like that was a nice jab at Willie.
And we're back.
Yeah, Neverhood. I'm Maestro.
I'm Axl.
And we are in Klogg's castle.
Pirate Patchy's wizard evil Steve.
There's a thing here, and there's a thing above us.
It's a key!
Well, we can't get the key. It's just floating there on a string.
Is that the present?
Nah.
I mean, it would make sense that the evil wizard lord would have a present for us that we have to actually work to get to. Oh, looky! So we sent him the cheese and the mouse and the pictograph. Pull the lever, Clayman!
Ooh.
Or upside down.
Seems important.
4216? Or is it 9156?
Yeah, no, it's not that clever.
Yay! I feel like everything needs a name. That mouse will now be known as George.
I was thinking Scrumples, but alright.
Scrumples. Scrumple George Skin.
Alright, so let's take the elevator.
That's an elevator?
It's the world's most crammed elevator.
You can literally fit 1.5 Claymans in there.
There's a thing here.
It's clamshell. It's a cloister.
Cloister. So this is useful because if you forget anything, you can go back. But you notice the one that got smushed is no longer operational.
Bill, why?
Oh, it seemed like the right thing to do at the time.
Oh, pop the balloon. Beep. Well,
It's a nice, satisfying pop. And it is time to reveal the story of the Neverhood. We've got all the discs, and now we gotta put them in one by one by one by one by one
My goodness.
by one. I hope you
feel
have
like
your
he's
popcorn ready.
inserting coins into like a machine.
Same principle.
This is all we have left of Willie. Oh wow.
Hello, me Willie.
Hi, Willie.
Me Willie trombone.
These people don't have a whole lot of good grammar.
These discs tell a story. Story about good. Story about bad.
Okay.
These discs are all that are left of the true story.
The true story.
True story of the closing of the third age.
I feel like we've heard this before.
Really know that once you know this truth, then you know what to do. Listen, I tell you.
Oh.
It all starts with Hoborg, a being who had to create because he had to. He make a world full of beauty and wonder. This world, the Neverhood, a world where he could live forever and evermore.
Yay.
Oh.
Hoborg thought this world would make him happy, but it make him
He
sad.
was lonely.
Walking around his big, beautiful new world make him feel all alone.
I called it.
But then, Hoborg get him an idea.
What a twist.
He said,
I know. I'll make a friend to enjoy this world with me.
Just take out my friend P, and I'll
Hoborg
grow a friend.
happy to have a new friend. He named him Klogg and welcome him to the Neverhood.
Everything you see here is yours to enjoy. You and I shall spend all our days here together. With you by my side, I'll make more.
Crown!
No! I mean,
Oh.
Klogg. This crown is the only thing that you cannot have.
So yeah,
I
you're
am
familiar
ruler
with the
of this
Bible,
world,
right?
The Neverhood.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And a
Just
ruler
checking.
needs his crown. Surely you can understand that. Now go and explore your new home, while I go back to my throne room to plan some more people today.
So, Hoborg go to make more friends. And Klogg start thinking bad things. Sitting in the throne room, Hoborg start thinking about who he make next.
Next, he made Willie.
Huh? What? My crown!
Now, Hoborg, we shall see who rules this world. You cannot rule without a crown.
Klogg! No!
That's not how power works.
I declare myself Klogg, ruler of the Neverhood.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just like superheroes. The power is in the costume.
What have I done?
Uh-oh. Hoborg is zip... Klogg is zip-zapping.
There's that pretty face.
Yow! Sheesh! My, this baby packs a lot of... What's this? Frozen solid. It seems this crown does more than give you reign over the Neverhood. It's also your secret to life.
Oh, okay.
What a pity.
That seems...
Klogg right about that. Without his crown, Hoborg stuck in a big, helpless sleep.
Oh, hey look, Willie.
Ooh, that Klogg scare me. Things look icky, but maybe hope. Maybe.
Life always finds a way.
A life seed.
A friend and a portable friend.
Hoborg boo-boo with Klogg. Klogg go all stinky bad. But Willie know what to do. Yes.
Willie had a My Precious thing going on right there.
Me hope Klogg no find out about this. Scary. Happy birthday! If you watching this, then you do good. Really happy. Now you need this. Go do more good. And look out for bad. Really know bad is always where you forget to look. Bye!
Bye, Willie.
That was the last we ever heard of Willie.
I miss Willie.
Willie entrusted us with so much.
Yeah, alright, let's just go on. That's enough of that.
Basically, he gives us a key through the thingies. There's a key that we popped, and then the third key was in his bed. Because he said that we always forget to check Willie's bed.
No, bad. Bad.
Oh, bad.
Bad is always where you forget to look.
Oh. Okay, then. That's...
I also like to think that for as goofy as Willie comes off, he also masterminded everything.
Ugh.
Like, he's the
Everything.
one who set everything into motion.
Yeah. Everything was set up the way it was meant to be. Ah, we got the keys. Do we have all of them? 1 key, 2 key, 3 key. Oh. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
And the door just magics out of existence.
Seems legit.
Well, this
Hey, look,
looks
it's on the
familiar.
Venus flytrap thingy. Just out of range. Oh. There's 2 switches this time.
Let's see if we can't figure this one out.
I like the soundtrack of this level.
Hey, wait for it. This is it. This is the point of no return. So you ready for the final showdown?
I'm sorry. Did I frighten you?
Just a little bit.
My name is Klogg.
I'll call you Patches.
Everything you see here is mine to do with as I so desire.
Okay.
And I desire for all of this to be yours to rule.
Okay.
All you have to do is wear the adornment of a king. Yes. The Neverhood crown. You know where this baby goes. So let us make our decision, shall we?
Do I want the honor of choosing the right thing, or do I want the glory of power?
Can you put it on the Klogg?
No, you can't.
That would have been a great twist.
Yes! He bought it! I win!
Oh no! Oh!
I am the ruler of this world now.
Well, that seems familiar.
Well then. Let's try this again. See if we can't get it right this time around.
You know where this baby goes. So let us make our decision, shall we?
What? What?
I know what you're thinking, and you can forget it.
Oh!
What's that?
Hoborg is really tiny.
Oh, he's person-sized.
I promise you will regret this.
All of a sudden, there's chanting.
Toying with horses for which you
Well,
know
yeah, this
nothing about.
is the evil lair. It's always chanting.
Climate, no!
Gotta push to start.
Yeah. Well, you know, you gotta jumpstart the king sometimes.
Nope.
Asleep so long. Who woke me? What is your name?
Clayman.
He speaks.
Yes, of course. Well,
Uh-oh.
stand up, friend. You saved this world, and
Die, you old fool!
Oh.
Son of a no.
you
It's a kid's
know,
game.
I never really understood that guy.
Me either.
Come on, Clayman. We've got a Neverhood to finish. This nursery is where it all starts. So wait here, Clayman, and I'll make you some friends.
Neat.
Yay. Do we get a Willie 2.0? Can we have George Scrumpleskin and Bill?
This is gonna take a while.
There's lots of magic happening that I can hear. I can hear magic happening. Yeah, that's how I feel right now, Clayman. How'd you know? How many friends is Hoborg making?
Enough.
Enough?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh. I hear lots of people.
Clayman, wake up.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, everybody. This is Clayman. And without his smarts, compassion, and high moral fiber, we wouldn't be here today.
Half a cheer for Clayman!
Hip hip!
Now time to goof off.
Woo! Party!
I think this is. Oh, it's the faucet and it's the can. He shouldn't be. Oh no. These guys are gonna end up destroying the Neverhood. Oops!
Aww.
Where's Willie 2.0?
Clayman! Clayman!
Oh, and he remade Bill. Did he remake the bear?
I don't know.
Man, things are good.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Yeah!
Game of the year.
2014.
Better late than never. So that was the Neverhood.
The Neverhood.
And
Great game.
the greatest?
The greatest. The greatest ever. That was enjoyable. That was thoroughly enjoyable.
Okay, so the Neverhood is, I don't know if you guys have gathered, is a claymation video game. And they haven't really done things before or since that are like that. You
Never.
know?
Haven't
Yeah.
done it either.
Yeah, no, seriously, they really haven't. And if they have, this is the most well-known, and that tells you something.
Besides Earthworm Jim. Then again, that's like another cult classic, though.
Yeah. So, what are your opinions now that you've gone through this adventure?
Yes. Yes. And yes.
Right?
I actually wasn't. I'm not that much of a fan of claymation. Just something about it unnerves me. But this game was wow.
It's amazing the amount of quality that they got, especially back in the 90s.
Yeah, seriously, this game was very well done. And the story was simple enough to where it's just enjoyable.
Well, yeah.
The puzzles, yeah.
Well, the puzzles left a lot to be desired, but, you know, they made up for it with, you know, those fantastic cutscenes. The game was great, the music was great. The music was probably the best part of the game, I'd have to say.
I liked Hoborg.
Yeah.
This game was probably, like, as simple as it was, I think this is probably the most enjoyable game I've ever played for that amount of time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for a 2-hour game, this has to be hands down the best video game I've ever played.
Yeah, because it's very, aside from the little, you know, annoying bits like the memory puzzle and the Hall of Records, like, this is very much a game you can just play, you know, just like, I'm playing Neverhood right now, just got a couple hours to kill, why not? I mean, if you know what you're doing, then you can breeze through the game, like, not have to worry about, stuff.
All the stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was the puzzles. I think they made you think.
Yeah,
And-
the game certainly never spelled anything out for you, to say the least.
Yeah, like not only did it make you think. I think at this point in time, it also capitalized on the literal point-and-click adventure where you are the user. You figure out what the heck to do. You know, like the part where we first had to use the cannon. I'm pretty sure there were like no other clues rather than a random chance of clicking the cannon. It's kind of it was kind of like that point where you're just like, well, I'm stuck. Let me just now see if I can use anything. And you're like, hey, I can use the cannon.
Yeah, it harkens back to that age-old technique of ramming your head into walls and hoping something happens.
Yeah, I mean, and this game wasn't long enough to where it just got so tedious that it was unbearable. It was short and simple.
Yeah, plus they broke it up with those delightful little cutscenes along the way.
Yeah.
I mean, the mulberry tree, the weasel chase, stairs.
More stairs. In all honesty, the tedious portion probably was the cart.
Yeah.
Just because it just takes forever.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing besides the, that's actually very necessary from a pure traveling standpoint, because you have to go along that way. You don't necessarily need to figure out the radio, because you can just keep trying stuff and wait till the door opens.
Yeah.
But you do need those vials, because otherwise you'll just be sitting there randomly guessing those intervals that you're supposed to do.
Hoping that one day you'll get them.
Yeah, right?
There's this one person that's just sitting at the Neverhood. I've been playing this game for 15 years and I've not gotten the vial combination.
Oh, it is very much not an easy game to figure out in a single playthrough, though. It's because I mean, on the one hand, they did have the in-game hint system with the mail from Willie, but it's not like so much like, oh, we'll just go here and then there's the thing for that. It's just very much like, I like to listen to the radio sometimes, like. Okay, thanks.
Coming from Willie, that doesn't really clue you very much.
But yeah, gameplay-wise, there were some bits that probably could have been better handled, but for what it was, and for the era it came out in, it's very much well done.
Oh yes, I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Now, on the subject of the music of the game, oh my god, This is hands down my favorite video game soundtrack of all time. It's so much so that this is the only video game soundtrack that I actually own a physical CD for.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and you know me, I'm very picky about my music.
Yeah, seriously. I actually enjoyed the music. Like, it was all gibberish, but I mean, it was gibberish to the point where you didn't have to know what the heck was what they were saying, because you had no idea what was going on in the video game.
Yeah, and it makes it very easy to follow along because you don't have to worry about lyrics. That's it. That's the entire song. Because the CD actually comes with a lyric booklet.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Let me go ahead and see what's the because half of these are straight up just purely instrumental music, which is random like but that's
Yeah.
you know, sound effects.
Yeah, only a select few had lyrics, audible lyrics, I should say.
Yeah. For example, operator plays a little ping pong. Butter do bop b. Bud dubbo. And in the game it comes out like butter bo. You know?
Oh my goodness.
And there's actually a couple of tracks that aren't in the game proper. Because the game actually includes the sort of making of, which I guess we could show up in like a bonus video or whatever.
Maybe.
And it comes with a couple of demo tracks too, which I'll probably lay as background music for this outro here. But that wasn't it for the Neverhood, though. There was a sequel, Skull Monkeys. I have never played Skull Monkeys before, though. It was a PlayStation 1 game, and it was a platformer, much in the same vein as Earthworm Jim. I've never played it, but from the consensus I've seen from people who have played it and whatnot, it's hard. Like, it's like the classic old Nintendo hard. The controls have to be very precise. They're kind of finicky. It doesn't leave you much room to screw up, and when you screw up big.
That sounds like the Neverhood.
Yeah. It's still got that claymation look.
Yeah.
Like in the actual platforming part of the game, it's all digitized, of course, because makes it's a lot easier to produce a platformer game than it is a full-on first-person adventure game in claymation. But there are like these nice little cutscenes and whatnot that are still in that style.
Yeah. Well.
But
if anything like the Neverhood, then I think it will be certainly enjoyable.
There is one of the best parts of the sequel, though, is again the music, because Terry Scott Taylor came back to do the sequel, and it's called Little Bonus Room. It plays anytime you get into a bonus room at the end of a level, and it is by far the greatest piece of video game music I have ever heard. It is better than anything that's in the original Neverhood. I'll go ahead and share a link with you, Axl, and I'll plug it in the actual video.
Take your sweet time. You need not hurry. Oh, you're looking incredible.
I forgot what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. You were talking about music. I understand how these things happen.
Yeah, but this is so delightful. I highly recommend you checking it out, and really, I recommend you listening to the full score. It is on YouTube, the entire soundtrack.
Don't be scared.
And there was also another game made by the same team called Boombots. It was a fighting game. It's not part of the Neverhood universe per se, but Clayman does make an appearance on it, and Terry Scott Taylor did do the soundtrack again.
I'll be right there when you
it's pretty interesting. there's like no footage of it anywhere on the internet though, so I have no idea what to make of it.
Musical friend. So show
Well,
me
now,
to your
seems like we have
or
to
show
go
me
hunting.
to your pals.
Yeah, right.
You really will.
But that's not it for the Neverhood.
Nifty guy and gal.
Late last year,
Show them your
there was a Kickstarter that went up
Show them you
for
are
a game called
bold.
Armorkrog.
Besides, I get residuals.
And what it is, it's made by the
Every
exact
game
same
that's
team who made the
so
Neverhood
old.
almost 20
By
years
your
ago
little invisible
as a spiritual successor
musical
to the Neverhood.
friend.
All claymation. They've got, proper voice actors this time around. Terry Scott Taylor's returned to do the score. They've got most of the same team working on it. Writing, it was entirely crowdfunded, so they're not beholden to everybody because the original Neverhood and its sequel were under DreamWorks Interactive. And DreamWorks Interactive, when they first started, before they got bought out by EA or absorbed or whatever, was very much a proper. They tried to do different things within the video game industry. I mean, it was because it was spearheaded by Spielberg, and The Neverhood was one of the first games to come out under that studio. But this is entirely crowdfunded, so they're only beholden to the people who invested in it. And it is slated to come out on the Wii U sometime this summer. And you can bet I'm getting a copy. Oh boy, am I getting a copy. It very much looks like a return to form, an adventure type game. They've got a couple of big name voice actors. Rob Paulson is supposed to be doing one of the voices, and he was Yakko on the Animaniacs.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. There's a couple of other little bits in there. I highly recommend you checking it out. They've got a website up at Armorkrog. I'm excited to see where this game goes.
I'm Axl, and I approve this message.
I don't know if you guys can tell this. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I mean, I get excited thinking about this. This was fun. I'm really glad I got to share this nice little gem with you guys, especially you, Axl.
I'm Axl, and I approve this message.
Okay, I think the best way to end this off is, what was your favorite bit in the entire game?
I'm torn between Jack and Bill. I know Jack was my name for him.
Klogg?
No, not him.
What?
Jack, the weasel.
Oh, right, hello. Yeah, the weasel chase was pretty good, but Robot Bill, me Bill. That's
me, Bill. That fight scene was the best fight scene I've ever seen.
It was so well done. I mean, I'm a fan of claymation animation though, because I grew up watching like Wallace and Gromit when I was a kid, and those old little 30-minute shorts that were part of whatever. I grew up watching those. I loved those. Those are some of my favorite bits of entertainment. But this game is just, it has a whole nother level of charm to it. But I'd have to say my favorite bit, this goes all the way back to my childish sense of humor, was the mulberry tree. Just that minute and a half long burp sequence. Just, oh my god. Anytime I play that game, I do that like when I was a kid. I do it like 3 times in a row. It was just...
is the minute and a half the longest?
Yeah. After that it loops back around. But oh my god, it's just... there's just something about it. It's childish. It's very puerile, but it's just... It's
satisfyingly entertaining.
Yes. And I think that's the best way to sum up the Neverhood. It's satisfyingly entertaining.
Yes.
Well,
some of the best entertaining cutscenes I've seen in a while.
I mean, I could only hope that. I have no doubt that Armorkrog is going to be just as charming as this one, and well, I guess you'll just have to see what happens with that. But that's it for Let's Play the Neverhood. I'm Clayman.
And I'm Jack.
Good night, everybody.
I refuse to be Willie.
And stop.